Malaria is the second cause of death of a child less than 5, and is the first because it's only one disease. The diseases that occupy number one spot, which is lower respiratory tract infection, has a lot of infection grouped together to form to get number one. However, when you look at it, malaria being a singular disease is the number one cause of death of a child less than 5 in sub-Saharan Africa, where Nigeria ranked the highest number. Think about that. What does that mean to us? What that means to us is every child that is born in Nigeria today have a chance of being affected with malaria, of dying from malaria, of having a serious complication from malaria, ranging from anemia, cerebral malaria, and cerebral malaria is the biggest complication of malaria because, according to study, a child who suffers from cerebral malaria will have a cognitive dysfunction or disturbances up to adolescent age. Think about that. We also have children who come down with high temperature, having convulsion, and when convulsion happen in a child, it does also cause some electric dysfunction on the child. Then we also talk about having anemia. In anemia, there will be reduced functionality of some organs that will then result to some death of some tissues or some cells. Then you also expose the child to a lot of infection because if he's going to get blood transfusion, the child is already exposed to other diseases, other infection. You see that because of malaria, singularly, we put our children in a very high risk in terms of when we're talking about the health of the child. That is why tackling malaria singularly is the biggest health result that Nigeria can develop. Why is important also to talk about immunization? Because immunization help to reduce immunizable infection or diseases and also to have an action plan against many other diseases. That's why malaria also have its own immunization. A vaccine just came out now, and Nigeria should see how to they can log into this probe. We can see that vaccine